RSS Chief Mohan Bhagwat has once again stirred a political controversy by calling India a Hindu nation. Now, the leader insisting that Hindutva logic is an identity of the nation and that Hindu religion can swallow all communities. This is what he had to say.
हिंदुत्व ये हमारे राष्ट्र की पहचान है। इसमें अनेक पंथ संप्रदाय है और उसकी ये अपनी अंगभूत शक्ति है कि और भी अनेक पंथ संप्रदायों को वो हजम कर सकता है।
Let's get in the very latest on this story from Abhishek. Now, Abhishek, it's no one else making the comment, but it's the RSS chief. And I'm sure that he does know that the kind of ramifications and the reactions it will generate, especially amongst the opposition. But the point is the RSS getting only and only emboldened by the absolute silence by Narendra Modi?
Well, Deepti, you see, the first thing is that whatever the RSS chief has said in Mumbai is a repeat of last week statement in Cuttack, and also happens to be a long-held position of the RSS that India essentially is a Hindu nation with Hindu ethos and Hindu thought, and that people outside India are considered all inhabitants as Hindus. The whole Supreme Court judgment is quoted in its favor that Hindutva is a way of life, Hinduism is a way of life, and so all people living in below the Himalayas in this land are Hindus. So in fact, what RSS chief is saying is a reiteration of a very long-held view. Now, the interesting point is that the frequency with which it is now coming out, that is interesting. That perhaps has some meaning to it and some context to it. It could be that the absolute majority of Sangh affiliate party is there in parliament and the BJP is ruling now. It could be that there is certain plan to it which RSS is not revealing at this stage, or it could be just a happenstance that after Cuttack there was this VHP's 50th anniversary celebration and RSS chief was participating in it. But what would be interesting would be to see how the opposition now again responds to it. And of course, your question that is it because Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself is silent? You know, he is a pracharak. He's a former pracharak. And he comes from the RSS lineage. So there is no question of Prime Minister Narendra Modi denying anything of what RSS chief has said. And if there is there's going to be some restraining order from the side of the government. You can understand, Deepti, the kind of dynamics and the kind of relationship that exists
Absolutely.
between the RSS and the BJP. That might be a very difficult proposition. In fact, we have to wait and watch as to whether this is being done with certain plan or it's just an happenstance.
Absolutely, Abhishek, that is the point. I'm just going to come back to you. Let's once again play out that reaction we've got from the RSS chief where he spoke at a function in Mumbai yesterday.
हिंदुत्व ये हमारे राष्ट्र की पहचान है। इसमें अनेक पंथ संप्रदाय है और उसकी ये अपनी अंगभूत शक्ति है कि और भी अनेक पंथ संप्रदायों को वो हजम कर सकता है।
And breaking news, the Congress leader Digvijay Singh is attacking the RSS chief over his Hindutva logic. He's attacking Mohan Bhagwat over his controversial comment, and that is a tweet on the television screens. Let's return back to Abhishek. You know, Abhishek, we were just talking that we'll have to see what are the reactions coming in from the opposition, and here it is. Again, a very, very direct attack by the Congress. Digvijay Singh taking the lead and, in fact, asking the government yet again that the government needs to clarify its position.
Well, Deepti, the Congress would do the obvious, and that would be to put the government in a fix on this. But you have to believe it that it's not going to be easy for the government to react on something that RSS chief says. The mildest possible response possibly could come from the BJP, but not the government itself, because the government, of course, can take a stand that they have nothing to do with it. But the larger context of the relationship between the BJP and RSS and the nature of relationship puts paid to any strong reaction coming from the government side. You can hear from the BJP, and even that reaction would be on the expected lines that what RSS chief has said is not new, number one, and is in some measure true as well, because all those in the BJP actually come from the RSS lineage, and they would more than agree with what Mr. Bhagwat, the RSS chief, has said. So it remains whether the BJP is going to engage with the Congress on this issue or to let it lie like that.
Ever since this government has come into existence, there is a concerted attempt to polarize this country on religious lines. There was a statement out of the MOSPMO with regard to Article 370 being repealed. Then there was a statement by the government that Uniform Civil Code would be implemented. Then the Vishwa Hindu Parishad warned the minorities that they are second-rate citizens in this country. Then Shiv Sena MPs misbehaved with a boy from a minority community during the Ramzan festival. After that, you've had these statements coming out of Shri Mohan Bhagwat. So it's a concerted attempt to try and polarize this country with the consent and patronage of the BJP government.
So more reactions from the Congress, where Manish Tiwari says that this is an attempt to polarize voters. Abhishek is still with us. Abhishek, you're asking that perhaps could there, be a larger plan as far as the RSS goes, and, the frequency with which we are getting to hear these comments. Now, another view could also be the fact that is the RSS again trying to reinforce the fact that, yes, RSS here is the boss and the government needs to listen to it.
Well, yes, Deepti, as I was saying, if there is a larger plan to it beyond happenstance that the RSS chief is attending too many functions with a certain frequency, that would perhaps take its time to reveal. And as of now, it seems that the BJP would prefer not to react, or the government would prefer not to react. And if at all the BJP reacts, they might take a line that whatever RSS chief has said is, one, not new, and two, it's in line with what the BJP also believes in. They might not be making an issue out of it because Prime Minister Narendra Modi has made development as his plank rather than Hindutva so far as his politics is concerned in the present context. But the larger theme song of the BJP and the Sangh Parivar remains Hindutva, and in that context, the BJP also might not disagree with what the RSS chief has said. The only thing is whether they are willing to engage with the Congress party on this, or whether they would let it lie like that. And for that, we have to wait for the BJP's reaction. But Congress, of course, earlier also, in response to RSS chief's last statement at Cuttack, Congress had said that the constitution mentions India as Bharat, not as Hindustan. So in that context, RSS chief should check his facts. But beyond that, the RSS has had a long-held view in its almost a century-old history that India is essentially a Hindu nation, and that it has Hindu ethos, and that people outside India prefer to call Indians as Hindus or Hindis. So that might continue for a while.